Welcome to episode 144 of the show with no name. I'm your humble host, Nick, and today we're going to be exploring this interesting little cemetery out here in the middle of nowhere in Washington State. This cemetery goes by the name of the Valley View Cemetery. Let's get into this. On August 20th, 1914, W.T. Clark sold 2 3/4 acres of land to Douglas County for $1 for the purpose of putting a cemetery here. Mr. Clark had terms and conditions for using this land as a cemetery upon selling it. It was to be a non-sectarian cemetery, not to be dedicated to any one religion. The selling price of any one grave lot was not to exceed $25. The revenue of these sales were to be used as upkeep. Most of the burials in this cemetery were recorded in the 1920s and 1930s. There are a lot of unmarked burials here as well. The first recorded interment was that of Mary G. Metzger, a child born in 1909 and died in 1910. I couldn't find any more information about her other than that. Information was minimal on this cemetery, as I struggled to find information on those that were buried here. I did run into one interesting person buried out here when I was doing my research, and his name was William F. Monesmith. And he was born on February 27th, 1865. And he passed away on August 28, 1926, at the age of 61. I found 2 newspaper articles about his death. The first one is entitled, "Hope to Reach Entombed Well Digger Tonight. Rescue crews had 7 feet to go at noon. Worked 60 hours. Good time made during the night. Work slowed up today because of double cribbing." After working 60 hours up to noon today, the rescue crew at the Rock Island Unit Warehouse still had several feet to go before they reached the body of William Monesmith, who was buried at the bottom of the 63-foot well Saturday noon by a cave-in. Guy Pierce, who was in charge of the rescue work, stated today at noon that they did not expect to reach the body until about 6 o'clock. From 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon until midnight last night, the rescue work made the best time, sinking the shaft 20 feet. The crew is now making less than a foot an hour. Alarmed by the single 2x4 cribbing that was being put in as the shaft was sunk. The rescue workers are now putting in a double cribbing to ensure absolute safety. The double cribbing retards the rescue work. The second article reads, Rescue crews complete job at 9:30 p.m. Body of William Moansmith found in upright posture by diggers. He had just laid iron cribbing. Passing of train believed to have had something to do with the cave-in. After 3 crews had been kept constantly at work for 81 hours since Saturday at noon, the body of William Moansmith, age 61, was recovered last night at 9:05 o'clock in the bottom of a 63-foot well at the Rock Island warehouse.